king, right? Look at a king. And I, yeah. Well,
Can you all hear me okay? Can you put your thumb up if you can hear me? Is that okay, yeah? Sue, can you hear me? Yeah? Heather, Lisa? Yeah? Cool. Okay. Got two people that for some reason they left and now are trying to rejoin in. Okay. So we're going to start in a seated position of your choice. Comfortable seated position. You can sit on a cushion if you want, just on the edge of the cushion, on the edge of a block, so that your hips are a little bit higher and you can relax your knees more easily towards the floor. Just helps to loosen up the hips a little bit more. And then we're going to find length into the spine. So we're going to imagine that we have our spine is like a long line of energy, quindi from your root chakra going up to the base of your neck. Nice long line of energy, and then see this long line of energy growing a little bit taller, so going towards the crown of your head. See if you can relax the shoulders away from your ears. Position your hands with the palms facing up towards the ceiling as a sign of receiving, but also as a sign of offering. When we have the hands open, it's not just when we want to give, but when we want, not just when we want to receive, but when we want to give as well. Okay? So let's be generous. So we're going to close the eyes. And we're going to start connecting with the inner self. So we try to forget all what's happening around us in the external world, and we try to bring the attention more inwards. So we'll be still hearing sounds and things, but the focus will be mainly on our body, on all levels. So you might be paying more attention on your physical body, so the physical sensations, that's absolutely fine. Or you might be more focused on your thoughts, and again, it's fine, just let them be. Or even better, we're going to do it anyway, we're going to concentrate on the breathing, which we give it for granted. We breathe all the time, unconsciously. We don't have to think about breathing, it's just natural. But because we use a shallow breathing during the day, with the yoga and the pranayama techniques, we want to deepen the benefits of the pranayama, of the breathing. So we're going to inhale through the nose first and exhale through the mouth. So we're going to use a cleansing breath. So inhaling deeply through the nose and then exhaling through the mouth. Open your mouth, just let it go, relax. And then from now on, we see if we can inhale and exhale through the nose. And we breathe, we just divide the breathing flow in 4 stages. So that is the first stage where you inhale through the nose, you fill up your lungs. And there is the phase 2 where you're holding the breath with your lungs full of air until it's comfortable. And then you exhale, which is phase 3. We're going to deflate the abdomen just like it was a balloon, and we're going to bring the belly button towards the spine. We're going to hold again here with empty lungs. And then when we feel the need or the urge to inhale again, we start again. So we inhale through the nose. Hold it for a few moments until it's comfortable. Exhale. Hold at the end of the exhalation, and then keep going this way. So you carry on in your own, with your own pattern, breathing pattern, which it could be different, from anyone else. Each of us might breathe a little bit faster or slower. So do not rush it. Do not force it. It doesn't have to be uncomfortable. Okay, you will be able to hold the phases a little bit longer as you practice. So you could, as a practice, maybe start to inhale for the count of 4, hold the breath for the count of 4, breathe out for the count of 4, and so on. And then you can increase this counting as you get better. So the inhales and exhales should become a little bit deeper and longer, and smoother. We can incorporate the Ujjayi pranayama, just constricting the back of the throat slightly, and like producing this sound, which reminds us of the ocean, of the sea. It's a nice technique, and it's like almost massaging our throat as well. So maybe you can, when you do that again, also bring your attention to your throat chakra, which is our point of expression, the creativity, how we say things, how we can express our feelings of what we want to say in a balanced way. Ujjayi breathing could be used throughout the practice, if you want. Even if you don't use the Ujjayi breathing, see if you can stay connected to your breathing all the time. The breathing is the best friend that you can have during the practice, because it can relax you, it can help you to stay focused on what you're doing, it can energize you, it can cool you down, together with all the other benefits. Okay, when you're ready, just place the palm of the hands facing down on top of the knees and slowly open your eyes. And the hands in prayer next to the chest. Take an inhale here, exhale, bring the chin down towards the chest, set an intention for the practice. Come to a seated position. If you're sitting on a cushion, just take the cushion away now. You can see me. We start stretching the neck. As we inhale, we're going to bring the right arm up. We're going to place the right hand on the side of the head, and then stretch all the way to the right as I push the left shoulder down towards the mat. So remember to sit nice and tall, slightly engage your core. You can even place your left hand on the tummy and feel your abdomen expand and deflate as you breathe in and out. That's an option. We're going to bring the right hand on top of the knee and repeat on the other side. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, left hand on the side of the head. Stretch to the left. Inhale and exhale here. Inhale and exhale, relax what you can relax. And slowly relax down. You're going to inhale, bring the hands forward. It's like we're going to scoop some lovely energy. We're going to place the hands on top of the face, covering the eyes. Close your eyes, feel the heat produced by your hands on your face, feel the contact of the skin on your face. Just become aware of all the small sensations and little changes that you have in your body. So really concentrate on your on your body. Just relaxing the hands down on top of the knees again. We're going to make, like, warm up the spine from the hip. So you know this one. We're going to inhale as we come back, and exhale when you come forward. And you can pick up the pace, go a little bit faster. We're going to come back to the middle and reverse, go the other way. And then come back to the center, relax, close your eyes. The hands move a little bit more forward, on top of the shin, which is in the front, if you have cross leg, correct? And then we're going to inhale, come forward, open the chest, and exhale, curve the back, separate the shoulder blades, and bring the chin to the chest. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Again, you can go slow, as low as you like, or you can, if you want to warm up and the body and produce more heat, you can go a little bit faster. You can increase your breathing as well, make it more vigorous. And then slowly, we're going to slow down, come back to stillness. Relax the palm of your hands on top of the knees, maybe in Gya Mudra, so thumb and index finger to touch. The other three fingers are stretched. Point down, relaxing the wrist on top of the knees. And we're going to, again, to close the eyes. Notice if you're holding tension anywhere, see if we can relax what we need to relax. Your shoulders, also your face, your nose, your mouth. So if you feel, for example, if you feel like you are holding tension in your jaws, for example, you could open your mouth wide and close it. You really feel the stretch. Yeah, relax. We're going to come into tabletop position. We're going to have the top of the feet flat on the floor, or other option is to tuck the toes under. We want to find this alignment from the hips with the knees, and we want to align the wrists underneath the shoulders. We're not collapsing down, we are pushing away with the hands, using the strong arms, okay? And sort of bringing the shoulders away from the ears, but also separate the shoulder blades slightly, supporting your upper back. Now from here, we're going to take an inhale, come forward, bringing the bottom up, tailbone down, and as we exhale, we're going to move into cat. And again, inhale, exhale. We're bringing flexibility to the spine, warming up the spine. Very good for lower back pain. Come back to the center. We're going to start making movements, circular movements. First we can start with the knees and the hands, and then if you want, you can really go free so that you can stretch your spine in all ways. Okay? And then we're going to reverse the side, so we're going the other way. Then we're coming back to the center. And we're going to widen the knees slightly. I would say mat width apart and bringing the big toes to touch. We're going to sit back on the heels. If you feel like you're not comfortable, you can place a cushion here and sit down. And from here, we're going to walk the hands forward and the arms, so we're trying to keep the buttocks touching the heels as much as possible at the best of our abilities. And how do we do that? We do that pushing the weight towards the end of the mat and using actually the arms and the hands to push away, like it was a wall almost. So pushing back, you should already feel, even if you're high, a lovely stretch on your lower back. If you feel like you can, just keep going down, stretching down, making the torso towards the mat, relaxing the forehead down, and maybe placing the elbows down, placing the hands in frame, bringing the hands behind the head. As you press the palm of the hands together, and you breathe nice and deeply here. Maybe bringing the attention towards the hips, this time where we hold all our emotions. We're going to relax and lengthen the hips. We're going to place the hands down. We're going to bring the hands a little bit closer. We're going from this position to bring the hands behind. Turn again. So hands behind. And we're going to, with the fingertips away, we're going to try to see if we can bring the shoulder blades together a little bit more so that we can open the chest. Something is like pulling out from the sternum. We can bring the chin towards the sternum. We can bring the chin up towards the ceiling. Another option we have is to lift the hips higher and release the head behind. These are options. And slowly bring the chin down towards the chest. Come back all the way down. Come to a seated position. And then bring the hands forward and come into a downward facing dog. So we are going to stretch the right leg first, and then the left leg coming into downward facing dog. So find a few moments to adjust into the pose, okay? So really press away with your hands, pressing the weight on your heels, engaging your abdomen, bringing the belly button towards the spine and lifting the bottom up, relaxing the head. So see if you can move your head from side to side, and then see if you can make like little circles with the head in one direction, in the other direction. So inhale, as you exhale, if you can bring the chin a little bit closer to your chest, and you're feeling the stretch of the shoulders. And then keeping your head nice and relaxed, we are going to pedal the feet or walking the dog. I'm going to take the dog for a walk. Take an inhale, come on the tiptoes, exhale, push the weight again down towards your heels. And then we're going from here to move a few times from downward facing dog into upward facing dog. So you have, we try the either way first, okay? So we're coming on the tiptoes, we're covering the back, and then slowly we come forward, and we simply relax the legs down. We can let them hover over the mat as well if you want. We're going to push away with the arms, pushing the shoulders down, and then again, using your core, we're going to push up, move back into downward facing dog. And again, inhale here, come on the tiptoes, curve your back, come all the way forward. Relax the lower part of your body down. You can stay on the tiptoes, okay? Relax your shoulders. Using your core, just bring the weight back. Come back into downward facing dog. And then we try something different if you want. So we're coming on the tiptoes, coming the back. We're coming forward, but then we're going to flip the feet over. Yeah? And then relax down. Inhale here, exhale. Transition to come back into downward facing dog. So you need to flip the feet again the other way. Right, to be more advanced, this one. Okay, from here, we're going to relax just a little bit. So we're going to lower the knees down, come into child pose. You can come into extended child pose, or you can come into embryo pose with the arms alongside your body. Relaxing the head down. If you can relax your forehead on the mat, you can either use a block or a book under your head, or you can make a tower using your fist, your hands, your fist. So we're going to connect to our breathing here. We're very close to the mat, so you should hear your breathing more easily. And then slowly coming up. Come back into your downward facing dog. And then we're going to do something which we don't think we've done before. Okay? So from downward facing dog, basically we are bringing the right foot to the left foot to the right, so they're crossed. Okay? And then from here we're going to inhale, as we exhale, we're going to push backwards. And then from this position, we're going to come with the knees down, and we're going to sit back in cow face pose. So if I had to do it from starting from seated, it will be this. So with your legs straight, okay, you bring the left foot over the right leg, and then you try to bring the left knee sort of in line with the right knee, and then you come to your right side, you bend the right leg so that the right knee is under the left knee. Yeah, I hope you can all see and understand the transition in the pose. So from here, we're going to place the hands on top of the soles of the feet. Okay, we're going to push up. And we can actually massage the feet. So maybe from your heels, all on the inner part of your feet. It's where the reflexology, where we have the spine. And then maybe come back there. Okay, now from here, the hands will be positioned on the front of the feet with the arms nice and straight. We're going to see if we can, with a nice long back, inhale, and as we exhale, move forward. So this might pull quite a lot, okay? So this is brilliant for your sciatic nerves, for example, if you suffer from sciatica. So from here, we're going to increase the breathing, okay? So we're going to use a very vigorous breathing to see if we can relax and go a little bit lower. So basically, we're going to start breathing like. Then we're going to take an inhale to the nose. And as we exhale, if we can go a little bit lower. You can even stretch the arms forward and relax the head down. And again, like when we do in child pose, we're going to push away with the hands and bring the weight on the back of the mat. We're going to slowly bring the hands closer, look forward, ahead, and then come up very gently. And here. If it's comfortable, keep in this position, otherwise you can stretch your legs or maybe stretch the leg which is underneath to the right. Okay, otherwise if you can hold a little bit longer, we can stretch the arms further. We're going to bring the right arm up and then we're going to bring the left hand behind the back, and with the left hand we're going to push the right elbow more to the left. We don't want to bring the head forward, we want to keep the spine nice and straight, but we also want to relax the shoulders. If we can, we leave the right hand where it is, and with the left arm, we bring the left arm to the side, all the way back. We try to make contact. So the hold of your hands. Okay, and then keep holding the grasp, and then again we can come forward if we want to. We can try this as well. The bigger stretch. Again. So remember to use the breathing to help you. Even if the position is more challenging, just stay connected to your breathing. When you want, you can come up and you can release the arms. We're going to bring the left arm forward, and then we're going to stretch the left arm to the right arm. Inhaling and exhaling, relaxing the shoulders. Releasing. We're going to turn to the right, towards the right foot. We're going to place the hands to the side. Maybe move them a little bit forward, maybe on the fingertips. And then again, push to the left. Feel the lovely stretch that you get on your right side, lower right side. Put your hands back to the center. Place the hands forward, and then let's see if we can come back into the cross-legged downward facing dog. Okay, so we're going to place the hands down, we're going to come on the knees again, and then we're going to tuck the toes under and push back into downward facing dog, or cross-legged downward facing dog. We're going to change, so we're going to place the right leg over the left. We can inhale and as you exhale, push back. Keep breathing here. When you're ready, you're coming on the tiptoes, bending the knees, coming to a seated. So cow face goes on this side. This is the palm of the hands. So bring the soles of the heels very close to your hips. Okay, place the palm of the hands on top of the soles of the feet. Push your soles of the feet down. Just massaging the rest of the foot that you haven't done before, if you want. Pressing on all the points that we have under our feet, which corresponds to all our organs. And then hands come forward. Now we're going to stretch forward as before. So we control, we go where we can go, where you feel comfortable, and then when you start that is too much, pulling, stop there, and start using the vigorous breathing again, like we've done before. Take an inhale through the nose. As you exhale, if you can go a little bit lower with your torso over your knees, and maybe stretch your arms forward, relax your head. Coming up central, slowly. Bringing on the left arm up, and then with the right hand, we're going to press the left elbow down. If you're able, we're going to try to get hold of it with it to basically this bind, yeah? By your fingers. So right arm behind. If you can, with a little wiggle, see if you can maybe make contact with your fingertips. One side is harder than the other, it's more difficult. And remember that if you can't do this, it's fine. You can stick to the other one, or you can use a belt. So you get hold of each hand of the belt with each hand, and then you try, eventually to get closer and closer until your hands will touch. Back is nice and straight. Neck is long. I'm going to relax. I'm going to stretch the right arm now. So right arm forward, left hand to bring the arm closer to you. So remember also always to inhale, and exhale is when you relax and you go deeper into the pose, into the stretch. Always be mindful with your body. Always listen to your body. Do not force it. Just relaxing now. And then bringing the gaze towards the left, where we are going to place the hands first here. And then if we are able to, we can move a little bit more the arms forward. And again, we're going to try to push away with the hands. Coming back to the center. Going to stretch the legs. Oh no, we're going to come back into downward facing dog first. So we're going to come forward. Like the toes under, push back into downward facing dog with your legs crossed. And then when you're try to come back into a downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale, push your heels back. Breathe deeply here. If you can find stillness into the pose. Now we're going to do something a little bit more different again. So we're going to bring the left foot a little bit more into the middle of the mat. And we're going to bring the right leg almost in line with your hips to the side, to the other side. And then we're going to try to see if we can lower down. Okay? Bring almost the right hip to hover. That's quite challenging. And then push back. Again. The last one. Pushing back. Bringing the right leg behind into three-legged dog. Opening the hip, so bending the right knee. and moving into the wild thing. So the right foot goes behind, it goes on the floor. We're going to have the left leg straight and the right knee bent. Then we're going to push the hips high. We're going to bring the right arm up and then back, opening up the chest, relaxing the head. It's not an easy pose, this one. So when we come back, what we're going to do, we're going to create a momentum so that we can place the right hand into the floor and stretch the right leg behind again into three-legged dog. And then relaxing the right foot down. Come back into downward facing dog. So I'm going to show it to you again. If you want to watch, I can show you how to go into that pose. So from downward facing dog, we're going to lift the right leg up, bending the right knee and opening the right hip, but then bringing the right foot over the left. Stretch up and open. And come back. Okay, we're going to repeat the other side. If this is not really possible for you though, I've got this option. From here, we're going to place the right foot over the left, so you are on the knees, and then you're going to lift the hips up and open up this way. Be easier this one. So we're going to try the other side. I'm going to bring the right foot a little bit more into the middle of the mat, and then we're going to lift the left leg up into three-legged dog. We're going to bend the left knee, open the left hip, and then turn to the right. Placing the left foot down, the left leg is bent, the right leg is straight. We're going to stretch the left arm up and relax back. The surrender into the pose. You come back. We're going to bring the left arm back into the mat. At the same time I'm doing this, I'm lifting, bringing the left leg back, maybe straight back, so give it a stretch, and then relax the left foot down, come back into downward facing dog. I'm going to come on the tiptoes, come on the knees, and relax into child pose. So a few nice long breaths here. Coming back into tabletop. We're going to bring the left foot forward. The left knee is down into the floor. And then we're going to stretch the front leg, coming into half pyramid pose. You can even lift the right toes down, up, sorry, and then placing down. Do this a few times. And then if it's comfortable, we're going to sit all the way back and sit on the left heel. Using the fingertips to stay lifted. From here, if you are here, we're going to sit into the middle of the leg. So you'll have the left leg to the side, the left shin. But if this is not possible, you can have the left foot on the inside of the right leg. Okay, so we'll be here or here. This way. Okay? You're going to place the left fingertips on the left, even if you are with your foot on the inside of the leg. The right arm comes up, and as we exhale, we're coming hinging forward. Maybe make contact with the foot, maybe just the shin, and then forward towards the right leg. And to use these left handers to balance, not to go too much to the right, but stay in the center with your hips, your sitting bones. Slowly coming up. Stretching the right leg forward. Just giving the legs a shake. Crossing the legs. Coming into tabletop from here, if you want, if you can. And repeat on the other side. So we're going to bring the left foot forward. And we're going to stretch into half pyramid pose. So slowly, try to see if you can stretch a little bit more this, the left leg. Working towards having a straight leg. And then maybe lifting the left toes. And then press them down a few times. And maybe sit back on the right heel. Finding balance if you want. So maybe just try to balance only with one hand, half prayer, or maybe full prayer. Placing the hands in front of your sternum, but a little away from the sternum to protect your heart space. Leave it open to love and receive love, to give love. Bringing the hands into the mat. If you can just sit into the middle between the two legs, but keeping the right leg bent, or here. So you place the right foot on the inside of the left leg. So this is a bit more challenging, this one. If you have knees problem, maybe it's better if you feel like it's pulling you too much on the knees or anyone else, just do the other option, which is a bit easier. So the left hand will be on the left to support and push your way to collapse towards the left. The right arm will come up as you inhale, and as you exhale, we're hinging forward and try to get hold of the foot if we can. Or maybe just the shin, the outside of the left leg, and just relax down into forward fold. And to keep the weight balanced, slowly unwind, come back here, stretch the right leg in front, just give it a shake. Come to a standing position, so if you can bring the feet closer to you, then roll forward onto your feet, and with the knees bent, slowly curl yourself to a standing, relaxing the head down, the chin down towards your chest. So we're coming up very slowly. With the knees bent, we can relax the head down, and then slowly curl yourself up into standing, where we're going to roll the shoulders away from the ears. Up to the standing. Hopefully you can see me. We're going to do the moon salutation tonight. I don't know if you can see the moon. I don't think I can. Maybe you can from your window. So we're going to come to the left side of the mat. So if you need to turn your mat, it's easier with the sun salutation to have the mat like that way rather than this way. Okay? So the long side of the mat will be on your right. Just starting in mountain pose with hands in prayer towards the chest. We're going to close your eyes and take few deep inhales and exhales, trying to find the center, the balance on your feet, drawing taut from the crown of the head, and grounding yourself through your feet, through the soles of the feet. Engaging the tailbone a little bit more forward, neutralizing the the lower back, relaxing the shoulders. And then from here, we're going to take an inhale, we're going to bring the arms up. And at the same time we're doing this, we're going to bring the right leg to the right. The feet are, say, parallel, okay? Arms are nice and stretched above the head. We can look slightly up. And then we can bring the palm of the hands behind the thighs. And just be careful not to lose your balance. We're going to push the tailbone forward, chin to the chest to start with, okay? And the hands, which we try to make them go a little bit lower behind your knees. We're coming back to the center. We're going to bring the arms up again. And then we're going to turn the feet slightly to an angle and come in goddess pose. The palm of the hands are facing together. And we try to align the shoulders with the elbows. Okay, that's good. From here we're coming up again. We're going to bring the arms parallel to the ground. We're going to turn the right foot in preparation for triangle pose. So from here we inhale, we exhale, we shift the body to the right, and then we turn the palm of the right hand. We relax it on top of the right leg. If you think you can widen the stance of your feet, you can. And actually, it will make the going into Trikonasana, easier. So you go until it's comfortable. You can use the member block or something here. Try to keep the left side open. Having the left arm up, you can look at the left arm up. Or you can have the left hand on your waist. Sit trying to open the left side. And then slowly bringing the left hand and the right hand towards the right foot. We're going to come into pyramid pose. Okay, we've done half pyramid pose before. Now we're going to do the full pyramid pose with the left leg straight. Just relax your body towards your right leg, softening the right knee if you need to. Inhale, and as you exhale, bend the front knee, turn the left foot and relax the left knee into the mat. Come into crescent pose. So bringing the arms up, join the palms of the hands together, interlocking the fingers and just making the index and the thumbs to touch. We're going to stretch back. Relax your shoulders. If what you can relax. Come back all the way forward. And now from here, you have the option, two options, okay? We're going to tuck the toes under first, stretch the left leg. And then option one, the easy one, is to turn the right foot but come high here. Otherwise, from here, we're going to turn and stay low, into a low squat, with the left leg straight to the side. You can even place the foot that way, okay? That way. Again, we're trying to find balance, bringing the hands in prayer towards the chest. If you can find the focus spot, that helps you to stay balanced. And then we move to the other side, okay? So maybe with the help of your hands, you can come here and move all the way to the other side. If you are high, if you were high, if you were here, you just simply move that way. Again, let's see if we can find balance on this side, bringing the hands in prayer towards the chest. Breathing, find the focus spot, and try to keep the shoulders aligned over the hips where it's possible. Using the core, strong arms. turning them towards the left knee. We're going to relax the right knee down. Top of the right foot is down. We're going to come first here, and then when we feel stable, I'm going to inhale, bring the arms up, hands in prayer, interlock the fingers, join the thumb and the index finger. Inhale, stretch your arms up, exhale, stretch back. Using your core, using the tailbone to protect your lower back. Slowly relax the hands forward, come into full pyramid pose, or you can repeat what we did before, half pyramid pose. Otherwise, for the full pyramid pose, we're going to straighten the right leg and stretch the front leg, the left. We're going to stretch it down towards the left leg. We need to turn the right foot if it wasn't already turned, okay? We're going to move into triangle pose. So we're going to use the left hand on top of the left leg, okay? Very low into the mat, really to be higher. We try to open up the right side of the body as much as possible. So the right arm can start here on your right hip, and then it can go up this way or up this way. You can look over your right hand if it's comfortable for your neck. If it gets tight at any point your neck, you can look ahead or you can look down towards your left foot. From here, see if you can do a come up using the core. So you're coming up into 5-star pose. So the feet come parallel again, the arms are stretched up. We're going to look towards the ceiling. And then again, we're going to place the palm of the hands behind. Maybe this time we place them behind the back. Like this sort of cup shape to protect your lower back. Bringing the elbows in and pushing the hips forward. Coming into back bend. Be careful not to go too deep. It doesn't have to be too deep. You need to keep the balance. And then all the way up. Turning again. Arms parallel to the mat. We're going to turn the feet to an angle. Bring the arms in a cactus shape and squat down. Stretch your arms up. Hands in prayer. We're going to the right, to left foot. Joins the right. And close the eyes. Come to the front of the mat when you want. You can inhale, bring your arms up, and exhale. Bring the arms to the side and come down halfway. Hold this, and then relax all the way down. Relax your head. From here, we're going to see if we can keep the right foot into the floor and maybe lift the left leg a little bit higher, okay? Behind, maybe just a little bit, maybe a little bit more. Relax your head, the crown of the head towards your right foot, and then bringing the left leg behind the right, we're going to place the left foot into the mat. We bend both knees, then we come to a seated position. So again, you can be here, or if it's too much, you can straighten the left leg forward and have the right foot over the left or even on the inside of the right leg. Similar to cow face, but the right knee is not flat down. We have the left foot flat into the floor, and we are holding up the right knee. Left hand will stay on the outside of the right knee. Just make sure you're sitting nicely on the sitting bones and your back is straight. Inhaling, bringing the right arm up. Exhaling, relaxing the right shoulder down. And then inhale, stretch your right arm up. Turn to the right, twist the right hand behind the middle line of your back. Open up the right side of your body as you look over your right. Remember always to twist when you breathe out. Slowly come back to the center. Cross the legs. Come into a tabletop. Come into downward facing dog. And then come to the front of the mat. You can either walk your feet or you can try to jump forward. So if you want to jump, you can soften the knees. Bring the weight back and then look past your hands, and then with a hop, you come forward and you relax your head down into a forward fold. Other side, so right, we're going to bring the left leg behind, no, the other one, sorry, the right leg behind. And then we're going to bend the knees, bring the right leg over the left, behind the left. Place the right foot down at the same time. Soften your knees. Come to a seated. Place your right hand on the outside of the left knee, the left arm up. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, twist left. If you can even hug your right knee with your forearm rather than with your hand. You can inhale, feel yourself lengthen to the crown of your head, and then exhale, twist a little bit more. Always breathe through your abdomen, massaging your digestive organs. Slowly come back to the center. I'm going to stretch the legs forward, just give them a nice shake. Coming into forward fold, so flexing the toes, inhaling, bringing the arms up, and exhaling, coming forward, like trying to reach away from you. And then if you can relax your hands where you want to go, maybe on your shin or your ankles, or maybe your feet. If you have a strap and you're used to use a strap, you can use a strap. Or just holding your feet. Relaxing down, try not to tense your shoulders. Roll yourself up to a standing. Place the hands behind. The feet closer to your buttocks. See if you can lift up into a reverse plank pose. Okay, or a reverse tabletop, pardon. Then come back to a seated. Just a few moments in stillness. to listen and observe. I'm going to repeat the same, or if you want, you can do reverse plank now. So this, what we just done now was reverse tabletop, okay? If you want to do reverse plank, we're going to stretch the legs in front, keep the hands behind your hips, and then inhale, push up with your straight legs, try to press the toes towards the mat. As you lift your hips, stretch your arms, and engage your core. Hold it until it's bearable if you're up here, and then slowly come back down to a seated and move yourself on your back. So slowly bring yourself down into Apanasana, bringing your knees towards your chest, lengthen your back. Just really press the whole back towards the mat. Maybe move gently from side to side. Pressing the feet down into the floor, moving into bridge pose. So palm of the hands are facing down. We're going to inhale, press the soles of the feet and the palm of the hands into the mat. We're going to lift the hips higher and then bring the weight towards the shoulders, chin to chest, neck to long. We're going to turn the palm of the hands facing up. And then slowly come down, facing the palm of the hands facing down towards the mat. Relax. You can rest, or you can repeat the same thing, and I will give you options. So inhale, exhale, come into the pose, palm of the hands are facing up, stretch your arms above your head. Option 1. Option 2, come on your tiptoes, and then you can bring the hands underneath your lower back, like in a cup sort of shape. You can relax the feet down again. These are all options, okay? And then from here, bringing the left foot a little bit more central. We're going to lift the right leg up and walk. Right foot down, left leg up. Come all the way down. Slowly place the palm of the hands into the floor and slowly lower yourself down. Knees to the chest, hug your knees. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, flatten your back. Take an inhale here, exhale, maybe lift your head, hug your knees a little bit more and just squeeze everything. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Let it go. And just stretch your legs in front. Widen your feet. Let them be. Palm of the hands are facing up. Shavasana. Let's see if we can find a few adjustments. Starting, taking a few deep inhales and deep exhales. You can breathe out through your mouth. Big inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Big inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Just feel your body heavier. Feel the gravity pull you down towards the mat. Imagine that your body is made of something which can made softer, like maybe caramel or chocolate. So when you warm it up, it just get a little bit smoother and stretchy. And see if now you can keep still in Shavasana. Imagine each time you inhale, you are inhaling a lovely healing light, which will spread all over your body. You can direct this light, send it where is needed. Any areas of tension or discomfort, any worry, anything at all is bothering you now. Just imagine this lovely healing light, which will help you to heal what you need to heal. We are inhaling this lovely light through the soles of the feet. And this lovely light travels all the way up your legs, your hips, your torso, your arms, your hands, go all the way up towards the crown of your head. And then comes back down, goes in circles. And just imagine, visualize this lovely light going, traveling into your body, healing all your organs, massaging your organs, purifying, cleaning. And using the breath at the same time, widening, expanding your lungs, bringing more oxygen into your blood. Taking now again a few deep inhales and exhales. And each time you exhale, you become more aware of where you are, of your body, of your skin. Maybe think about the clothes you're wearing. Think about the room you're in. Notice the sounds near you or in the distance. Start noticing how you feel. Start moving your body, maybe making circles with the wrists in one direction and the other, or maybe the feet. Just move and stretch any way you like, which feels good right now. So you can gradually wake up yourself to become more and more alert, more grounded, and ready to come back to this moment, which you never left. Slowly have a full body stretch if you need to, or bring your knees to the chest before you come into your side. Come into your side, keep your eyes closed. Just find a comfortable seated position of your choice. Just stay connected. Even if you're grounded now, just stay connected to the practice a little bit more. Bring the hands in prayer and closer to the chest, but not to touch the sternum. A little bit away from your chest. Just close your eyes and bring the chin down towards the chest. Remind yourself again of the intention you set at the beginning of the practice. See if maybe you have forgotten about it because you were distracted by the pauses and all the other things I was saying. But remind you of this intention. Feel grateful for whatever is in your life. And maybe tonight I wanted to say, let's see if we can send all together some love to all the people in the world which are not in a very happy place at the moment. And I think there are quite few. So just really think we send love to all these people. And thank you very much. Namaste. Thank you so much. Love and light.